Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today we are outside because started a new project. Well, it's an old project that we didn't conclude last year. So it's most definitely autumn here now. Just see all the leaves on the autumn. So over here I am drilling a hole in my house. You can see the drill bit sticking out right there, right next to the small heat pump, which is right next to the larger heat pump, which I'm trying not to use them at the moment. I'm trying to run everything of solar power, but yeah, it's not on a day like this. Yeah, the camera cheats, but it's very gray. There's barely any sun coming in, so I'm not gonna be able to make it. But I have something else because it's getting cold, and this leads into the basement. Last year Vevor sent me an oil heater, so let's go into the basement and see that. This hole is not big enough. We need to make it bigger, but it's a good start. Unfortunately, it kind of ruined my... Is that a socket? The house socket a little bit. I took out a big piece, but nothing that we can't repair. And talking about autumn, all the apples are coming down. You might not... There are leaves and there are apples, but there's a lot of apples. I did an apple video and I finished one of these boxes, and at least 4 or 5 more is ready. So last year Vevor sent me this diesel heater, which is more or less just a diesel heater, and then they build everything into one unit. So up here is the fuel tank and air intake, and there's the exhaust, and yeah, I did test it, but as that was the extent of the exhaust, I couldn't do very much with it because I wanted to run it in the garage here, and that exhaust was not long enough to do anything with it. I couldn't get it out of the house, so I ordered a longer exhaust, and I got a very long exhaust. So that came in, but it came in like a couple of months after I did the review, and well, I didn't do anything more with it. So, but today we're gonna try and get a little bit further with this project. So over here we have the very nice lamp we looked at last week, and it's powering my hammer drill, which has just drilled through the wall right there. So the idea is to place the diesel heater here and have it go out that way. I could probably go on further down, but yeah, I could have done that. That was kind of stupid, but never mind. So now I need to take this out and put in a bigger drill bit. Oh, come on. Yeah, most definitely more long. Very long drill bit. And hope this comes out. Yeah, it does. This drill has a tendency to lock the drill bits in there, and it takes a really long time with a hammer to get them out. So I have a plastic tube for this one. I might even have... I think it even says on the plastic how big this is. Well, it's 1 meter long. It's 14 millimeters wide. So, yep. Lidl very often has these very good long drill bits on sale. I'm not sure if I got these from Lidl or if I got them from Aldi, but we need to get up to at least like 25 millimeters. But I think we'll take it one drill at a time. So apparently we have 10, 12, 16. So 10, 12, 16. So let's go 16 because we just did 14. So yeah, already that. I am so unfortunate that my SDS drill lives in Portugal. I don't have one of those here, but my birthday is coming up. So if you feel like giving me a present, I want one of those, please. So with the SDS drill, there was like this thing here with grease in it, and make sure that this, I think we can, I don't want it to get stuck in there because it's a real drag to try and get it out again. So I'm trying to make sure that there's nothing bad, and then I'll lubricate it really well, and we might have a chance to get it out again when we're done, which is a big plus because we need to put in 2 more drill bits before we are there. Yeah, this one is gonna be a problem. I can still get it out now, but it hasn't done anything yet. So. Okay. That's light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah. Oh shit. Oh. Dangerous. It wants to turn around on me. That's a very good way to get hurt. So yeah. Oh dear, and now the drill bit is stuck. I tried multiple times pushing it forward, so now I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna try and push it backwards. Might need to put something around it so it doesn't drop into the well or anything stupid like that. Going so well just until I turn on the camera. Will this do it? Yep, we got it. Cool. And this was my solution so that the drill bit wouldn't drop into the well, which is right down there. And with my luck, it would have been in there already. But yeah, let's try this again. I hope the drill isn't broken. It wouldn't turn around when the drill bit was stuck in there. It would only hammer. It's dead. Oh. The drill bit has broken off. So there is a bit stuck inside of the drill. Wonderful. Huh. That ruins that. I thought it was just... Yeah, nope. Something is missing. So the drill works, but has something stuck inside of here, of the drill bit, which does that we... Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I was drilling a hole and I managed to broke both the drill and the drill bit in one go. There is no way I'm gonna get that out of there. And this is a very cheap drill. It was like $50, $50, maybe even a little bit less. Now there are a lot more, but well, this was before everything exploded. So yeah, I'm gonna have to continue with another drill. Okay, I have another drill here, and this one is kind of special to me because I've had this drill for always. I was like a weird kid. So I think for my 11th year birthday, I wanted a drill for my birthday or Christmas, I forget. But I got this one from my mom, and it's a Black & Decker, made in England, 2,800 RPMs, 220 volts, 1.9 amps, 400 watts. So yeah, I've had this around forever. I have better drills, but yeah, I thought it would be fun to use this again. And if it dies, I wouldn't feel as bad throwing it out, because I haven't used it for years and years. And yeah, it's just been sitting around. So let's give it a bit of time. Oh, okay. Bit of screen time here. The other way maybe. It doesn't quite have the power. Oh yeah, the Black & Decker is through. Only but goody. So now we have a 16mm hole through there. We need to expand that though. Ah, shit. Okay, it's through. And this is, well, this one has a story too. It's a bus drill. It's a bus hammer drill. And oh, it says bus on both sides, but this one is one that I got back in the day when I had a moped, I remember, and I was into computers, and we had like this big computer company in the city where I lived. So every weekend or every second weekend we would go and dig through their trash, and usually there were some motherboards or something. 386s it was back then, and one time there was this drill laying in their trash, so I got that, and it, for some reason, it worked perfectly when I got it back home. So still works. So yeah, I'm through. I'm gonna see if I can get the pipe through. So this one is the 26mm, and the pipe is like 25mm. So it's gonna be tight. Had this exhaust on there going in this way and connecting there, and yeah, I don't think this bend is very good, so I purchased some bends, but I don't know, it seems as if my bend is just as good, but I'm gonna put these on anyway. But it goes on there and then it sticks out more than I need, so I'm gonna put it up a bit that way, up that, but then this is too long. So I had some snippers. These were at offer at Lidl at sometime a long time ago, because they have been becoming dusty since. Yeah, I purchased a lot of stuff at Lidl when the stuff comes up, and I think I might have gotten 3 of these snippers for less than the price that I would have to go and pay for one if I needed them right now. I think we need this one. Let's see if we can do this. Take a bit off. Seems like I'm taking a bit more and a bit more and a bit more off, so that wasn't really what I was going for. But let's see. It definitely goes in there very nicely now. So let's see if we can fasten it there, or if I've gotten this in too far. Might be a very cheap brand, but they have actually made a slot here so that it's possible to connect to this there, and then we just want that to go out that way, but it needs to connect to the other hose. Okay, I have mounted it. I'm gonna try with this power supply. It should be able to supply 11 amps. I have no idea if that is true. And this one says that it needs 15 amps. I don't know if that is true. It actually says more than 15 amps. So it's probably gonna give up. Yeah, we're gonna try anyway. I've bended the pipe and everything should not be touching anything that it shouldn't be touching, and I've not been able to get this pipe to go through the hole that I've drilled, because the hole goes inside, and I don't know why this pipe doesn't want to go inside, but yeah, let's see what happens here. I have a remote. Let's see if this remote, if that works. It does. Now we can see power fluctuations here. Power usage is going up. It's going way up. Yeah, that's not gonna... Maybe. If it burns, it burns. Yeah. I need a bigger power supply. I could put a battery in between it. It keeps pushing 12 amps, and this is only for 11 amps. Gonna be very interesting to see if it's gonna do it. More than 15 amps. Yeah. It's not warm yet. Yeah, the power supply gave up.
Supply voltage overrun.
Okay. Okay, we need to figure out something else. That wasn't enough. So my immediate idea is to put a battery in between so that it can pull some of the start power from the battery. And this one is at 7 volts. So I just had it on the charger, and it immediately just goes up to 12, 13 volts, and so it's not taking in a charge at all. So we're gonna steal the thingies from it though, and then I'm gonna scrap that one. It has these brilliant thingies on the terminals, I think they're called, and I purchased those a long time ago, and they are pretty expensive, so I am keeping those. The rest of the battery is just gonna... Well, I give my batteries to my mechanic, and then sometimes I get some better ones in return. So I've probably gotten this one from him, and then he's gonna get it back, and I'm gonna get something new and funny to play with. There's actually an example of that. I don't know, something has been written up there, but then it says Morten there. That means that it's something that he has kept for me, because I got this to play with. Yeah, I could clean that up. Just clean it up so that it looks good. It gets dusty in the basement. I did measure voltage on it. It's not good, but it's a lot better. So voltage, it's almost at 11 volts. So I'm guessing this can be charged up again, which we'll see when we put it over there. But I'm gonna mount the battery terminals on it. These battery terminals, there are different sizes. There's a plus and there's a minus, and the plus is bigger than the minus, so the minus won't go on to the plus, and the plus will be wriggling around on the minus. So pretty good, so you don't mess it up actually. So. And I need a little bit of persuasion. And then we just tighten them up with a 12. Cool. So this lead acid battery is mounted over here, and it is taking a bit of a charge. Oh. There. It's not taking in a whole lot, which is a bit weird, but you can see the needle moving when I connect and disconnect it. So yeah, I'll give this like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll try and start the heater again and see if it will start. Now it should get a bit more amperage, and I could put another charger on the battery now. Okay, it's quite a bit later, and the battery is taking in a good charge now, way more than before, and it's at 13 volts. I'm gonna remove, and it drops to 12, and well, it keeps dropping, but taking in a good charge. It's charging with 6 amps right now. So I think we should be able to start it now. So let's see.
Start heating.
It's so amazing that they got a little Chinese girl in there who even speaks English. If that's the time is not up to date, never mind. And it's set to 10. That's the most heat. We're not gonna need the most heat. We're just gonna need a little heat down here. But yeah, it's using a lot of power. Hopefully the battery is supplying a little bit of that power, and it will keep it down. Not sure if it's gonna work, but I hope. It should suddenly just start to be warm. There's a heating element that heats up the diesel in here, and when the diesel is on fire, it should stop using the heating element, and it's that heating element that draws a lot of power. Still just cold, and it's oh, that is the fuel pump. Really annoying sound though. Yeah, it's got it on fire now. Still just cold, but I'm guessing that it will start being warm in a little bit. That's a lot of noise. It's gonna take off in a little bit. Oh, now it's heating. Very nice and warm actually, already. Now it's using maximum power, that's not good. It kicked off the power supply, but it kept going. So yeah, I think I was at the limit. Just gonna let it warm up a little bit, and then we're gonna. It's set at 10 right now. That's maximum. I don't need it to run maximum, so we should be able to click it down on the remote. 9. Let's put it down to 5. Yeah, you can hear it going slower. And the power draw up here is still very high. We're pulling like 9 amps. 12 volt, 9 amps. So 100 watts ish. This is nice, very nice. It's very noisy though. I think we can lower it down a little bit more. I'm gonna let this run a little bit and we'll get back to it. So this is working great now. It has been running for hours. I don't remember what this said when we turned it on, but yeah, lots of hot air coming out of it, and it's drawing just over 6 amps there. I don't know, the battery is clearly charging as well. So I don't know how much this really uses. I used to have a good clamp meter, but I brought that with me to Portugal, and I haven't bought another one yet. But with it nice and warm down here, I've already made my first little project. I had my electric scooter not wanting to charge, and this is a 36 volt scooter. I did a video on it. I actually forget what it's called, but it wouldn't charge. It would run just fine. I could charge it up if I used these 2 wires, which goes directly to the cells, but the charging wires, which are these 2, wouldn't charge it. And yeah, that has some additional safety things, so I wanted that to work as well. So I took it apart and I just disconnected the balancing pins and connected it again, and it was good to go. So and I did that because it was nice and warm down here now. Working down here when it's blistering cold isn't as nice, and that's kind of why I wanted this up and going. It's a dreadful noisy thing to work with. I don't know, I could probably start trying to soundproof it somewhat, because yeah, it could do with some soundproofing, but yeah, I'm sorry, but you can't feel it. But I was actually over here trying to use it for fixing my heat shrink, but I think this is warm enough, but I gave up and used a lighter instead. So yeah, another weird project from me, and I'm very happy to have this up and running. I do still need to drill up the hole a little bit, but I don't have any drill bits that are bigger than 26 millimeters, and I broke the drill and I broke a drill bit, so I need to go get another. I need a 26 millimeter drill bit. I've already found them online, but it's like, well, they're like 180 Danish kroners. It's not totally crazy, but yeah, do I really? It works just fine. The pipe just doesn't go all the way out. It just goes into the wall, and there it throws the stuff out that way. And the house is black on the outside already. So never mind. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. And have a really nice day. Bye bye.